Hello, everybody, and welcome to Doctor Who Watch Along. I don't even know if I have the right episode title up. It is The Legend of Ruby Sunday, isn't it? I think so. Anyway, we're here to do the watch along. I didn't do it on the night, didn't do it on Sunday. I just can't look at. I'm just going to be honest with you. Watching this series has just sucked the life out of me. Worse than any Jodie Whittaker episode did. I mean, I was angry during the Whittaker era, but I'm just fucking. It's just sucked the life out of me. I wasn't. Look, I'm not looking forward to this in any shape or form, and that's why I didn't do a watch along. Also, just to let you know right now, the only reason why I'm able to stream on YouTube is because of me StreamYard. But right now, Google have updated their whole thing. And when I set the channel up, I obviously used the old phone number. And I'm having issues signing back in. So none of these streams are being monetized either. So the shackles are fucking off. Yeah, so I'm having issues with signing in. So I don't know how I'm going to resolve that issue. But if the channel goes demonetized from here on in, fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out anyway. I'm waiting on some code or something to be delivered to me now. So if I get that, hopefully I can sort it all out. But I've got it all ready to go, all set up and stuff. So we'll give it a go. We'll see. I have seen some comments now. You know, it's very hard to avoid stuff, but I haven't seen any spoilers. Well, I have seen them. Look, listen. If everybody goes back to when I even brought up Zootek, so like I mean, look, you know, you don't have to be a genius, man. I knew Zootek was coming back. You know, I've been referencing Pyramids of Mars all the time. Like, you know, it's even my favorite story, so I knew this was happening. But you know, I've obviously seen that it has happened, but I don't know what's happened in the episode because I've avoided all episode spoilers, as I've tried to do throughout this series, and I've actually been pretty good. Few people have let the cat out of the bag, but you know, that's bound to happen. So for anybody wondering, don't worry about it. I'm only taking the piss, right? When I wind you up, I don't really care. I just don't want the main thing spoiled. I knew Zootek was coming back, but I'll watch this. But I have heard now, for me personally, from what I've seen a mostly positive reaction to this episode. But I've also seen some negativity, right? And as I said, you know, fans, I've noticed, right? I'm not going to mention names, but there's a particular account out there that seems to have a bee in their bonnet and seems to want to go and attack fans all the time because they're being negative, right? And they're also saying Doctor Who is not going anywhere and all of this other stuff, right? When RTD has actually even said that Disney haven't commissioned the third series. Now, I'm not saying that the third series won't be commissioned. More than likely it will be. But just because we had one good episode, right, if this is the case, doesn't give you the right to start coming out and having a go at fans, right? It's for a new generation of fans and all of this other. Listen, if you're happy with RTD basically telling you as a Doctor Who fan that the show is not for you anymore and it was made for the younger audience, well, then that's fine, fair enough. You could stomach that and you could take that, that's fine. But don't take it out on other fans because they don't feel the same way as you. And also on these ratings, right? Now, the ratings for this episode were lower again, right? Now, I just want to say something to everybody that's talking about the ratings. You'll notice that I have actually stopped talking about the ratings and stopped putting up stuff about the ratings, right? And there's a simple reason for that, right? There's no reasoning with the people that are spinning these ratings, right? Back in the Whittaker era, it was don't worry about the overnights. It's the consolidated, the 7-day figures, right? Now they've moved the goalpost for this era now, and it's the 28-day figure. Well, the 28-day figure, I think, for what was it? The very first episode, the Star Beast or something, was 4.5 million or something. So if you think after 28 days, now I think it's that, it could be a little bit more, but if you think 4.5 million after 28 days, or even 5 million after 28 days, is Doctor Who being successful, well then, congratulations, you've officially lowered your standards, right? This isn't good enough, right? Either way. So that's why I've stopped actually coming out and going toe to toe with these people with the ratings, because it's like talking to a brick wall, talking to them, right? They have it in their head now, right, that it's the 28 days, so you're not going to change their mind, right? But I'm sick and tired of people out there thinking that they can have a go at fans because they've sold out. And that's exactly what you have done. You have sold out, right? You have sold out because you will accept any shite once Doctor Who was on TV, and you won't analyse it properly. And when you actually analyse this properly up until this episode, and I haven't watched it yet, right, it's been absolutely dire. Absolutely dire. So, get off your high horses, right? Get off your high horses and stop having a go at fans because they don't agree with you or you don't agree with them. The bottom line is this: any fan is entitled, right, to complain if they want or to be positive if they want. But what fans don't have the right to do then is start encroaching on other people's opinions and start attacking them for it. I haven't done that this season. It's not what I'm getting involved in, right? But I'm sick and tired of looking at it every day, someone having a go, right? Because someone doesn't like this or someone doesn't like that. Grow the fuck up, right? RTD has made it clear to fans, and there is a lot of anger. And if you don't understand that anger, well, then you know what? Yeah, there's no talking to you. So that's why I won't get involved in the 28-day figure, this whole ratings fucking debate, right? Because there is no debate to be had, folks. The show is in dire fucking straits, right? Even if this episode is great, the bottom line is it's too late. It's too late, and the ratings are showing it because nobody tuned into this. So if this episode is so great, right, the sad thing about it is nobody's bothered to watch it. Now, in the 28-day figures, it might do better than most of the episodes of the season, but to take 28 days to get to a figure of 6 or 7 million, say, right, is no, that's not acceptable for Doctor Who. And if people do think that that's acceptable, right, well then yous are deluded. Yous are deluded. Doctor Who is not successful. It's as simple as that. Anyway, let's get into this episode. I hope it is good. I did say I want one good episode at least this season. If I get one, I'm still not happy, and I still won't be happy. But let me see, can he actually deliver one episode that I can actually get behind and enjoy? So I say most of you have watched it, so I'm not even going to do a countdown. I'm just going to go straight into it. So here we go. This is The Legend of Ruby Sunday, I think. So here we go. Okay, I might have to refresh this now because I left it too long. Hold on, because we don't want any glitches or anything. There'll be no ads here, so be grand as well. So straight in, and here we go. BBC logo, right? Just give me a decent fucking episode for once in your goddamn life. Right, here's the TARDIS. Right. Why does it have a trail behind it? Okay. Oh, we've just got an eclectic of RTD reminding us that this show is diverse, and then the TARDIS just sliding in. I mean, the TARDIS sliding in is cool, but I don't want to see the TARDIS sliding like that. Hot Metal Doctor. Why do I get the impression that they already know what it is? They do. They know. They got TARDIS technology. Okay, so far, my timestamp is 3 minutes and coming up to 50 seconds. Do. We're in the intro. Okay, right. Let's see. Oh, he hasn't. Yes, he doesn't. Does Man, another mystery woman. Oh, hang on though. I need to ask a question. Maybe I'm being stupid here, but Kate Stewart ran away from Ruby Sunday, yeah. So what's changed since then that she's actually okay with Ruby Sunday? I've only copped that. Sorry. Well, he does like to break the rules. Come on, break the rules. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. JWC, yeah, because of the yeah. Okay, thank you. Makes sense. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Makes sense, but see. 66 meters. Is that 70 yards? What's 66 meters? Hold on. Oh, 72 yards. See, if they had really used their heads there now, they could have made it. Hold on to make it 70. What was it? What was the episode called? 73 yards. So 72.178 yards. So it is nearly 73 yards. So it's close. We'll let him away with it. We'll let him away with it. Now, I like to check these things because this is the thing. You know, if you're going to write something smart, you know, you have to. So, that well done, RTD. You got that one. Oh, she's got our bike. It is nice to see Mel get another chance at our character. Because let's be honest, our character for us fans in the when we were watching classic, she was only known for her screaming and her kind of ditzy. Oh my god. So they never explain. You're right. Don't ruin it for me. I haven't actually seen it, so I know some of you are pissed at some things. But let me. Uh, uh, I have to say, I do like Ruby's foster grandmother. She's fucking deadly. I bet you. What the fuck is she not gonna? I thought she was going to break the fourth wall. Well, she kind of half did there a little bit, but she just looked at the camera, so I suppose that's not too bad. Oh, hang on. That line there, did anybody notice that line about the granddaughter? He can have a granddaughter before he can have a daughter. Did you not notice that? So he's literally, with that little line, kind of suggested that the doctor doesn't have a family. Oh, it's Pial. I bet you a lot of people missed that line. Seriously, man. He's got to listen. But what's all of this? Like, I mean, I do. This is what RTD did in 2005. I get it, right? And I do like a bit of melodrama and all of this shit. But move it on a bit, will you? Come on. Not that kid, 96. He's So you have to listen to little things like that. He's basically said he can have a granddaughter before he can have a daughter. So and then Kate asks why, and he goes, "Well, it's you know Time Lord." So you got to. I met Mel now. Again, as I said, I'm glad for the actress. I'm glad our character now is actually likable. Ah, the butterfly reference again. Course they have the time window. It's unit for God's sake. But do you know what? I don't like unit tower is annoying me, right? Unit tower is kind of annoying me. They could have just done something other than make it look like Tony Stark's tower, man. Come on. The Tower of London was a great place to have it. Why is he laughing? What? Oh, he's laughing because they've lashed it together. I see. I do like that about him. Have to be honest, Ncuti is actually shining in this episode when he's actually given a fucking script. Isn't it amazing when he's actually given something half decent what he's like? RTD has done him dirty. RTD has done him dirty, I'm telling you. I think, I've been harsh on Ncuti. I have to be honest, I have. I've been harsh on some of the episodes he's been in because I think it's been absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, JWC. That's what I'd say. Yeah, man. It's just a pity, London, the Tower of London, it was deadly, man. Yeah, I have, but this whole TARDIS noise thing is doing what I mean. How that's what I mean. Tower of London was much better, man. Right, let's see who this Ruby Sunday is. If this is what they're going to show us. Don't spoil, I haven't seen it. But I will say, I've enjoyed this more than any other episode I've watched of the RTD season. In fairness, it could be tightened up in few places, but that'd be nitpicking, I suppose. Oh, here's the snow. Right. He hasn't turned it on yet. Oh, right, hold on. Here we go. Where are we? Okay. What do we see? Okay, the church. That is a very good effect. Uh oh. Yeah, I have to be honest. It is very good, that effect and sound and vision. Now you can hear the music. Oh, here we go. What is the memory of a time machine? Hold on. Is it coming down? This is actually interesting. I'm actually fucking invested here now for once. He's no choice but to look. He has to look. He's gonna die, isn't he? Check behind the TARDIS. Man, this whole thing is doing my head in. Who the fuck is she? Don't tell me. But yeah, but hold on. When this TARDIS goes, because nobody's noticed that the fella, where is he? Okay. That's a good little effect. It reminds me of the day the Earth stood still. You know, all of that shit that was moving through the. That's a good little effect. That was pretty intense. The sand, nice little touch. Okay, he's not happy with him. She is not happy. What's level 10? Oh, the doctor's showing a bit of anger. Yes, that's what I want to see. That's it, shoot. Yeah, don't cry though, buddy. Don't cry. Come on, man. Oh, he's not crying. Come on, man. You can do this. But I want to see that anger in him. That was nice to see. More of that, please. There he is now. Come on, Doc. Get up. Just one quick. Oh, no. Different time. I forget about it. But if it's a different timeline, how come the new Rose is there and Donna isn't there and Mel is there? I'm getting see whatever at this stage. I don't really. This is Shooty's best performance as the Doctor, without a shadow of a doubt. This is what the Doctor should be, actually. You know, I still not a fan of the babes and how he did the introduction at the start. But you know what? I can put that to one side when we see a performance like that. You know, that's what I like to see. You know, so here's the TARDIS now doing its. Yeah, yeah, you're right. The script is actually this week, but do you know what's annoying me is it's after taking them to the end of the season to deliver. I mean, if he had to cut out all the other nonsense before and actually wrote like this throughout the whole of the season, yeah, there'd still be fans that would probably still have a few issues here and there. But overall, I think the majority of fans would actually like it. You know, but look, I will say I don't like the tower, but I do like the new unit base, the way it is, and all the technology. I think it's good. Oh, nah, this he's done. He's done shooty dirty. He's done shooty dirty. We were all angry the last couple of weeks because we thought shooty was poor, but again, I was saying the scripts were awful as well. And this is what happens when you give an actor that actually is. Because I've always said it, I do think he is a good actor. I was actually delighted that he was cast. I had no issue with him because he was black and all of that. I just wanted a male in the role. But this is the way RTD should have him play it, right? He doesn't need to be over camp or camp all the time. Do you know what I mean? Oh. Okay, go on. Oh. No, it's not groundbreaking, but this is what Doctor Who should be. Do you know what I mean? And this is why I'm annoyed at RTD. Look, we always knew we were probably never going to get anything spectacular. But if you could have... Arbinger. Oh, very clever. Oh! Yeah, it is a two-parter, so I'm pretty sure it's going to end on a cliffhanger. But you know what? I really enjoyed this one. I'm not going to lie, and I don't care if that upsets people. This has been probably. I mean, this is deadly. There's the trickster, the god of traps. This is. Come on, come on. Oh my god. Oh, RTT, you're a bollocks. Do you know what? You actually are, man. Seriously. Come on. Even the music in the background, I know what's going to happen because I already knew this was going to happen. I even said he'll bring back Zootek. I said it. I fucking said it. Zootech. Ah, yes, look, it was the wrong anagram. You fucking idiot. Here we go. But what's he going to look like? Okay, that looks awful. Oh, he's dead. Oh, turning into. But that CGI is horrible. I'm sorry, though. I'm sorry, but that is horrible. I mean, the Susan Triad looks deadly, man. That looks deadly, but the actual Zootech, nah. Wow, his face. This is going to be a cliffhanger and a half, I have to say. But that CGI version of Zootech's just put me off. But what a fucking cliffhanger coming up. Yeah. Okay. I'm down for the second part. Wow. I'm just waiting to see. I'm pretty sure they're going to show. Yeah, it'll be the second part, obviously. A lot of fans are saying it there. A lot of people in the chat are saying it there. I do agree with you. You know, he's delivered a first good part now. Can he actually now deliver on the second part? That'll be the question. But you know what? Have to say, I did like Ncuti's performance in this. It was very good. Um, you know, there was little bits where I did think that there was a bit of too much of the melodrama shite going on, but that's just me. That's just a personal thing. Does it take away from the episode itself? Not really. The CGI Zootech is absolutely awful. I'm not going to lie. But I just want to remind people this is a character in Doctor Who that I've wanted back in Doctor Who for a long, long time. Now, the second episode for me now is going to be hugely important because I would hate to see that Sutek ends up being, you know, dragged through the mud because, you know, it's all well and good bringing back someone like that, right? But he's got to deliver now, and that character is close to a lot of Doctor Who's fans' hearts. So it better be done respectfully. But again, this is mixed messages from RTD and Disney because this is a classic Who villain, right? But then he's going on and doing interviews and saying the show's doing very well with the young kids in relation to the ratings being so dire. And he, you know, at the start he said this show wasn't for kids. So he's sending out a lot of mixed messages, RTD. I mean, you want to get it straight. Like, is this show for all of us, or is it just for so? Because, I mean, you're bringing back class. There's a lot of new fans, and no disrespect to them, do not know who the fuck Zootek is, right? And if you think they're going to go back and watch Pyramids of Mars, you're sorely mistaken. They're not going to go back and watch 1 second of Pyramids of Mars, right? But I did enjoy this. The second part for me, though, will be the one where I'll judge this. I'm going to wait until the last episode drops before I rate this, because it is a two-parter. So we won't be rating on Wednesday's panel. We'll just be discussing the episode itself. And the young kids having yeah, exactly. This is the thing. I don't know what RTD is playing at. But look, this is Ncuti's best performance. This is probably the best thing that RTD has written since he's returned to Doctor Who. And Ncuti really did. I mean, look, it's called Doctor Who, and for once I actually believed that he was the Doctor and he was taking command of the situation and stuff. And just for a second there, after he got angry, I thought he was going to do this crying nonsense again, but he didn't. Held it together, and then, you know, okay, he missed the fact that it was the wrong name, the wrong anagram, all of this. But, you know, doctors make mistakes. But Ncuti was good in this, and he should be praised for it. It was a good performance. So, yeah, for once, I'm actually looking forward to the second part, believe it or not. But again, I just want to say one thing. It took RTD this long to give us something that resembles Doctor Who, felt like Doctor Who, and the main actor in the show felt like the Doctor. We do our reviews on Wednesday. We have a panel. So I won't be rating the first part, but we will be reviewing it. We're going to rate it because, like we do with all two-parters, it'd be unfair to give the first episode a rate. You've got to rate it as one because it is a two-parter, and that's how we do it here. So Wednesday, 7 p.m., we have the panel. We'll have our guests on, and we'll talk about this. But yeah, for once, RTD's delivered. I say it's, 9 episodes too late because I include the 60th anniversary in that, or the so-called 60th anniversary in that. But, the thing about it is that, because the other episodes have been so poor, even if these two turn out to be the best, how are you going to convince fans to come back for the second season? I think he's made it even harder for himself personally. But if this is the start, and I'll just say this, if this is finally the start of the upturn of Doctor Who, and then this carries on into the Christmas special and then into season 2, right, then we have something to look forward to. But the problem is that, as JWC Reviews has literally said in the chat just there now, this second, the damage is already done. So it's going to take the goodwill of the Doctor Who fans to word of mouth to try and get everybody. But you know what? That's not going to happen, and I'll tell you why. Because when fans like me have been vilified for as long as we have, why should we actually go out and tell people that this is worth watching? Do you know what I mean? So people just are not going to spread the word about this. And the other side that spread the word about it, I'm pretty sure they're probably pissed about this episode because they didn't have the usual politics. And that's another thing I noticed in this episode. Bar that one line, where the Doctor is basically saying, well, he has a granddaughter, but that doesn't necessarily mean he had a daughter because, he's a Time Lord, so it could go in a different order and all of this. I didn't like that. But other than that, the politics in this episode was completely down to nothing. Now, some people might have a problem with the cast, especially in the unit tower. But in fairness, they were all given a job to do, and they all weren't wasted. And that's, you know, that's what we keep complaining about, that you give these people a part in your shows and your movies, but you don't actually utilize them. All of the characters were utilized very well in this episode. I can't believe I'm actually saying this. I'm actually praising this for once, right? So, you know, frame this, because it'll probably be the last time, because, you know, as I said, can he deliver on the next episode? Well, we've got to see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, everyone but Ruby and Rose. Yeah, Rose was wasted. I don't know why Rose was there. Well, we do know why Rose was put in, but by RTD. But there was, yeah, I will agree with that. Rose and Ruby. Ruby didn't have much to do in this episode, but it's supposed to be about the Doctor anyway, so I don't mind that. You know, let's be honest, Millie Gibson has already shone in this, and we know she's a good actress. So, you know, there are going to be times and episodes where she's not going to get to do much, and that's okay once the Doctor steps up and he's the focus, which he was. And it was nice to see Mel, you know, do her stuff as well. And it's great to see that character back and being actually treated and being done well, you know, because in the 80s, you know, the actress always gets Bonnie's always gotten a lot of stick off Doctor Who fans. Well, our character has anyway, but everybody's really liked her. She's a lovely woman. So the fact that she's been actually given a chance to, you know, hone her character and develop our character further is brilliant to see. And I know she already did do a bit of that in the Sarah Jane Adventures, right? But it's nice to see her back and stuff. So yeah, again, but mixed messages from RTD. You're bringing a character back like that. No, none of the new fans are gonna know who she is. Do you know what I mean? So, but anyway, yeah. Pretty pleased with this. Look, I'll give me full review. I will review this one. I refused to review last week's one. But I will give me 2 cents on this when the panel come on. But as I said, we'll leave the rate until the next episode. But hopefully he does deliver, and we get a season finale that, you know, is worthy of a season finale, because we haven't had one in years. Remember that. We haven't actually had one in years. Right, we didn't have a decent season finale under Chibnall, so you know. Yeah, Ruby is key. Noticeable that there's a ruby at the center of Zootek's forehead. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that. No Zone #1 Doctor Who panel. Sorry, Who's viewers and sense fear. Haha. Listen, it's not a competition. At the end of the day, do you know what I love about this Doctor Who fandom XSM is the fact that everybody has a range of diverse opinions, and you know, we won't always agree with each other and stuff like that. And I've probably shocked some people today, because I have been highly critical of this season. And look, I enjoyed this one. I'm not going to get carried away. We will see what happens with the second part. But good start, RTD. But, you know, you've burned your bridges. It's just a pity you've burned your bridges, because, you know, if this is the sign of things to come and it improves from here on in, well then, do you know what? You've massively shot yourself in the foot, and you've only got yourself to blame. That's it. You've only got yourself to blame. Nobody else can be blamed for this except for you, RTD. So I hope you learn lessons from this. But as I said, it's too late now. Fans are not. It's already been proven. As I said, this, even though this is probably the best episode, it got the lowest ratings overnights. So nobody's tuning in. Now, as I said, as the newer fans and all of these people spinning the ratings are waiting for the 28-day, it will be interesting to see if these 28-day figures are bigger. And I bet you they will be, because it's a better quality episode. That's the thing, right? But it's not good enough. It should be getting 6-7 million overnights, right? Not 2 million and then waiting 28 days to get to that figure. So if you think that's success, well then fair play to you. But in my world, that's not success, right? So one episode, well done. Anyway, I'll leave it there for now, guys. I hope you are all enjoying the Euros. If anybody watches the football or soccer for you Americans. It's been a good tournament so far, I have to say, except for when England played last night. They bored the shit out of me. Well done. But that's what happens when you have Gareth Southgate as the manager. He's a winning fuck all anyway. So before, because I'm already sick of it. The tournament's only started and England fans already have their map through to the final. Man, I mean, listen, if you play like that all the way through the tournament, you ain't winning jack shit. I can tell you that. The Germans and the Spanish will absolutely tear you apart, right? And that's without even going up against the French or the Italians. But Gareth Southgate is the only reason why you won't win that, right? You have the players, but he's left some major players at home as well, but he's hadn't winning it. It's either going to be France or my outside bet is Spain. Because Spain played very well, actually. They played some lovely football. Even the Germans played lovely football, but I think the Germans will come short. But Spain look decent. But anyway, if you are in the Euros, I can't say it because Ireland aren't in the Euros. But if you are in the Euros, whatever countries are from, good luck to your country. Hope you do well. Portugal are an outside chance, yeah, definitely. I mean, they've got a good team. So yeah, I wouldn't rule them out. So we'll be back on Wednesday anyway, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and if you want to subscribe, please do. As I said, I will obviously hopefully sort out all of that Google nonsense with the YouTube channel and get it back to normality. But I will see you on Wednesday. So enjoy the rest of your day because we're early afternoon. So enjoy the rest of your day and look after yourselves, and I'll see you on Wednesday. All right. And I hope you have enjoyed this watch along. I know you are used to me ranting and moaning all the time, but as I said, as a Doctor Who fan, if I'm actually given something that's what we got today, then I'm not going to complain. Yeah, I may have a few issues here and there like we always do as Doctor Who fans. We'll always not like something, right? But overall, I really enjoyed that story, right? So if the people in charge are listening, we need more of that, but even better than that, I would say, right? But we need more of that and even better than that. And if you could do that, then maybe we'll get somewhere. Maybe. Just maybe. But knowing this fandom and how it's being treated, I doubt it. But it's worth a try, isn't it? So at least if you try, then maybe the fans will have something to shout about. Anyway, have a good afternoon, and I'll talk to you all again. Bye-bye.